When scientists design experiments, replicates are an important element of that design. Replicates are separate tests that have exactly the same conditions. In an ideal world, the results from our replicates will all be the same or at least very similar. If we are testing how plant growth responds to sunlight exposure, we would expose several plants to the exact same test conditions. We can report each individual result of our replicates, or we can report the average and standard deviation of the replicate set. Why do we use replicates in our experiments? Well, in science, we are using experiments to test a hypothesis, but in the real world, there can be variation in the results of a test. We will conduct the same test with the same conditions multiple times to make sure that the results we report are consistent and repeatable. Replicates will show the precision of our experiments. If the results of all of our replicates are similar, we know that our tests were precise. Replicates reveal several things, including how well our experimental setup is allowing us to repeat our experiments consistently, how much variability there is in the system that we're testing, and if there are anomalies or outliers within our experiments. We use replicates to tell us how much error is in our experiment. Scientists decide how many replicates to use based on how much variability they would expect. For example, scientists studying plants will often use 5 replicates for each experimental condition, while some chemists will use 3 since plants are more variable than chemical reactions. Replicates will help you have confidence in your experimental results in the conclusions that you make.